I always thought the worst thing about working nights at the museum would be the silence, but I never expected the silence to listen back. Last Tuesday, around 3:17 a.m., I was doing my rounds when I saw it, the shadow of the ancient Mesopotamian statue in Gallery B, stretching along the marble floor. The lights hadn't flickered, and yet the shadow twitched, elongated, and pointed straight at me like a silent accusation. I tried to laugh it off, convincing myself it was just exhaustion, but as I walked away, I swear I heard a faint whisper, almost like wind through old stone, calling my name. The next night, the shadow wasn't where it should be. It had slipped from the statue's feet and now trailed me at every turn, flickering behind display cases and crawling along the walls. It whispered in a guttural, rhythmic language that made my skin crawl, words that felt like they were being etched into my mind. I started to recognize fragments, names, warnings, and something that sounded hauntingly like release. I reported the strange drafts and noises to my supervisor, but she just shrugged and said the building was old, and old buildings groan. By the third night, sleep deprivation and fear twisted my reality. The security monitors began to glitch, showing looping footage of the shadows slinking across rooms untouched by light. I tried to stay in the security office, but the whispers grew louder, almost urgent, and the air felt heavy, vibrating with ancient secrets. Each time I blinked, the shadow grew clearer, more defined, now unmistakably human, eyes burning with a cold, knowing hunger. I tried to run, but every corridor led me back to the statue, its stone eyes following, the shadow pooling at my feet. Now, as I hide in the archives, the whispers have become a chorus, and I finally understand their message, a plea, a command, a promise: one must take my place. The shadow is no longer behind me, I can feel it inside me, curling around my thoughts, waiting for the first rays of dawn to anchor itself in flesh. If you ever find yourself alone in the museum at night, don't look at the shadows. And whatever you do, never listen to what they say.